Superman, a superhero that has always been our childhood hero with every era. And now a new era is finally coming with a new Clark Kent and Lois Lane that will be appearing in James Gunn's Superman Legacy release in July 11, 2025. And now, the moment the world has been waiting for, an information that's been kept secret for only a few people knowing, and well, a whole planet, but it's finally here. Introducing David Corenswet as Superman and Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. I swear, when I woke up today with my eyes closed, but all of a sudden it shone like Krypton. Before I share my opinion, let's see who else were up for the role and possibly could have been a great Superman and Lois. The first actor that when I saw I said, please no. Well, for Superman, I really didn't have like any other actors that I would rather play Superman than David Corenswet. But I looked at Nicholas Hoult when he was listed as one of the possibilities for Superman and said no. He literally didn't look like the part of Superman at all. Now, I love Nicholas Hoult. He's an amazing, wonderful actor. And I would love him in the DCU sometime else. But he doesn't really look like Superman. I thought the same too, but Wolfgang Novogratz. So I'm really glad that it's David Corenswet. Since day one, David Corenswet looked like the perfect part to replace Henry Cavill. Next for Lois Lane, I actually liked a lot of their choices. There were Phoebe Dynevor. Then there was Samara Weaving that I think would have been a great Lois Lane as well. And then the only one that I really wanted to be Lois Lane was Emma Mackey. I absolutely love her, so when she was listed as a possible Lois Lane, I was terribly happy. But then I thought a bit more, and then I thought maybe Samara Weaving could be a better Lois Lane. But then when Rachel Brosnahan got the part, yeah, she looks the part even more than all three of them. But now let's talk about the official cast that was announced by James Gunn this morning. Seriously, oh my god, I thought they were gonna wait for Comic-Con because of all the other big companies not going to be in Comic-Con. I think it's time for Warner Brothers to shine, but they're losing money, so I don't think it's the right time to promote their movie that's coming out in 2 years. So, let's start. For all my life, really, Henry Cavill has been my Superman. When was he first Superman? It was 2013, right? And then, when he got rebooted a few months ago, it was heartbreaking, seriously. Because after he was there as a cameo in Black Adam, it looked like there were hope that Superman was finally gonna return as Henry Cavill. And then there were reports of a rumored live action solo movie for Henry Cavill, but then James Gunn hopped in and that happened. But I think it's the right choice, even though I love Henry Cavill. I think a full on reboot is the best thing DC can do, Warner Brothers can do right now. Okay, it's time to start a new era for new superhero fans, and I'm happy thinking about it. Like, oh yeah, this DCU will be the superhero franchise for kids like born in 2019 or 2020, going to the theaters at like 5 years old during Superman Legacy. It's just magical. I think he looks the role, David Corenswet. I think he is perfect for the role of Superman. So if Corenswet being Superman, I think he's the absolute perfect choice since the beginning. As for Rachel Brosnahan, I was happy, but I really wanted Emma Mackey or Samara Weaving to become Lois Lane, but thinking about it again, she does look the part and looks amazing for what a Lois Lane is. All we need after this is a Lex Luthor casting as fast as possible, and I think Nicholas Hoult looks good for the role, but so does Alexander and Bill Skarsgård. Another sibling rivalry to get a superhero role. Yeah. These three people I'd all except for Lex Luthor, especially Bill Skarsgård. After seeing him in John Wick Chapter 4, yeah, he's badass. And for Lex Luthor, I think he'll be especially good. But once again, do we really want Nicholas Hoult to lose another role? So overall, I just hope this movie succeeds as the opening for the new DCU, and I'm very optimistic it will. We have James Gunn directing, and the great actors and amazing source material from the comic books, and just the hype around it to the end of an era. It's the start of a new one. I have a feeling I'll be saying that a lot of times in the near future.